It's D'Angelo, aka D-Lo, from 6 a.m. Barber and Styles. I'm rocking with 94 West Global from Inkster, Michigan. Shout out to Bubba's Barbershop.
What was it like in the early stages when you first started cutting, and how old you think you was when you first got started?
It was cool when I first started. I was about 13, 14 when I first started cutting, you know. I mean, I messed up a couple heads, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
A couple of my homeboys laughing, talking junk about it, but of course they came back, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
As the months went on, I stayed consistent with it. I had my basement jumping, you know what I'm saying? Kids from other schools, leaving school early, jumping on my bus, you know what I'm saying? Granny opening the door when I get home from school, like, what is all these kids doing here? You know what I'm saying? Daddy come home off work, bro, what is y'all doing here? Why is y'all, what's going on, man? I got to have the basement rocking, you hear me?
Yeah.
Straight up.
How did your dad pull you into the shop? Like, how did he get you in there? Did he like sit you down and tell you, or how did that go?
No, he ain't sit me down. He ain't even ask me. You know what I'm saying? I was at Alabama State cutting, you know what I'm saying? I came back home, my grandmother was sick, you know what I'm saying? I was still cutting, and I needed a job. So I'm like, Pops, I need a job, man. I'm cutting, and you know I'm good, so I need to still work and still go to school at the same time. He gave me a shot, so I took advantage of it, you know what I'm saying? He like, if you're gonna do this, you gotta do it right, you know what I'm saying? So I held up my end of the bargain, you know what I'm saying?
All right, so about how long would you say you've been cutting so far?
I've been cutting 13 years. Since I was about 13, 14, I'm 26 now, you know, so I've been cutting a little while now. Like Drake say, I'm the rookie and the vet. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. So, like during that span, what was probably the best advice that somebody gave you, or your father gave you, anybody really gave you that really kept you going?
Put God first. Stay consistent and work hard, you know. That's pretty much the best advice I done got, you know.
And at this stage that you at now, how do you really feel like you've developed as a barber?
At this stage I'm at now, I feel like I done developed pretty well, you know what I'm saying, as far as consistency, punctuality, skills, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I done developed pretty good.
How can you really say growing up in Inkster, how's that affected your work ethic?
Oh, that affected my work ethic a whole lot. You know what I'm saying? Inkster, yeah, we're a great city, you know what I'm saying? We get a little hate because of the violence or whatever is going on, but every city got violence, you know what I'm saying? But it's a lot of love in Inkster too as well. And it motivated me to go harder because I have loyal clientele, you know what I'm saying? And they mess with me because of my skill and because of who I am, you know what I'm saying? So that was cool.
So how do you feel about the status of Inkster as of right now, with the the public schools closing and the violence on the rise? How do you feel like the city is taking all that?
The city is the city. We're good, you know what I'm saying? We still working hard. We still getting stuff together, and we still moving on. You know what I'm saying? You know, we still pushing. The schools done closed down. Yeah, that affected us big. But neighboring cities done picked up our students, and we still keeping the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying? Still staying strong and consistent. We ain't letting it stop us.
All right, and with that being said, how do you try to be a role model for the new generation of children in this in the city?
By being mature, by getting up, going to work every day. You know what I'm saying? Staying positive, kicking it with the kids. When they parents them. And when their parents dropping their kids off to get their hair cut, ask them do they homework, chopping it up with them, seeing where their head at, how they feel. Did you eat? You know what I'm saying? I may get a bucket of chicken from Captain Jay's or something. You know what I'm saying? Just chopping it up with them.
Right, just show them that love. You know.
You know.
So what as of right now really keeps you motivated to keep trying to reach a new level?
My city, my family, my ambition, and most of all, the Lord. You know what I'm saying? That's what really keeps me going. Situation I'm in, you know.
All right. So with that being said, how's the new shop? How you enjoying your first own shop?
Oh man, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful thing. I'm really enjoying taking myself to the next level, taking the people around me to the next level, and really just working hard, enjoying the grind. That's what it's about. I enjoy the financial situation about it, but no, I ain't rich yet. But
right.
I'm enjoying the grind and just the skill of what I'm doing. You know what I'm saying?
Right. So where did that name come from? The 6 a.m. Barbers.
6 a.m. Barber and Styles. It came from actually, and my father inspired me because he was at work 5:30, 6 a.m. every day, grinding, getting it. You know what I'm saying? So I really got it from him. I was thinking of a name, and I wanted to be convenient so people could come before work and school. You know what I'm saying? I can spread my day out for my clientele. You know what I'm saying? I ain't doing nothing else, so I just came up with 6 a.m. Barber and Styles, you know, and it's stuck, and it's good, you know what I'm saying?
Right. So how's the transition been for you?
The transition, it was a little rocky for me, you know what I'm saying? It was an emotional thing, you know what I'm saying? But I stood up as a man and did what I had to do.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it turned out great, you know what I'm saying? My people follow me, I done gained new customers, you know what I'm saying? And I'm just rocking with it.
All right, so
speak on that real quick. On the you said that people following you. Did you? As everybody came, or is it like you ain't lost or you gained and you about the same? Like, speak on that.
My people follow me. I honestly, I have a very loyal clientele. Like I say, about a good 60% them follow me. Like I say, the only people who really I missed out on is like the neighboring kids who walk up to the barber shop, like in the neighborhood. Now I'm about 5-6 minutes down the street.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So if their parents don't bring them, they may not bring them. But as far as the older people our age, they'll catch a cab or they'll drive themselves. You know what I'm saying? I'm not too far now. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, I say about a good 60%, and that's good.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's great.
Then follow me, so it's a blessing.
All right, so what can we continue to look forward to from 6 a.m. Barbers and Styles?
You should be looking forward to more creativity. Right now, I'm looking towards watching my shop grow. More barbers, more stylists. I'm working on this nonprofit organization. I'm getting this little organization together where I go to the complex and I'm cutting kids' hair for free, teaching them how to cut. You know what I'm saying? Give them motivation. You know what I'm saying? And marketing. And just trying to grow. I don't just want to stay stagnant. You know what I'm saying? I want to stay consistent, keep the ball rolling. You know what I'm saying?
I feel that,
you don't want to just stay in one spot. Yeah, I got one shop now, but 6 a.m. gonna, blow up. For real.
And you got our full support, bro. You got our full support, the whole city behind you. And we look forward to everything that you got going on, man.
I appreciate it.
94 West, signing out.
Yeah, but I've been doing it so long. I done took years off. It seemed like every time I get in my mood and something happen, I stop making beats and fucking with it for about a few months, come back even harder. It happen like that every time, but I ain't about to stop though. I stop, I don't know. A whole bunch of other